It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, it's our main event between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks. Sideline to get a look at their head coach. His guy's one of the final winless teams in football this season, trying to change that here. On the opposite side, that's Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway from Seattle. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
And they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing third down to begin this ballgame. Driving dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's Harris on the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And firing after a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
The Chargers get home, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a second time. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He gets caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. It's Hampton on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Right in the sneak, it's Herbert. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
So 1st down from the 41.
A gain of a yard. First down, Chargers.
They send a tight end in motion. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Gets some space around midfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
On the Seahawks 46-yard line.
To the air this time, Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
QB sneak coming. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So once again, J.K. Scott out to punt it away. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And this angles out and hits the sideline. That's a good punt there. They're pinned at their own 8. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Here's Darnold, first and 10. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. Second and 10. Darnold finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. By this point, partner, they are through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an L.A. first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Running it with Hampton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Back to Hampton. Behind the line, he lost that football. And the Seahawks pick it up. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And what a way to begin the scoring. Broncos, they take it back for the touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the turnover into a lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And take this at the 10. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Herbert now off the play fake. Ooh, puts some air under this one. Right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
56-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 56 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Second and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
It's a gain of 8.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal, Chargers.
Hampton. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They need the right call here. It'll be 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
A 32-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Starting at the 10. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Now Darnold off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. If you promise that you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Thrown to the
Michael Dixon on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He dodged the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
Herbert
7.
with a blitz coming. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
The Seahawks offense running out now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Line up the design keeper. And they're not going to get him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
3rd down and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. That one is caught. Horton has it. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Long run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Design quarterback run here. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
For the Seahawks.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throw here. 3rd down. Taken in by Harris. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun give to Hampton. And stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
On third down, Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. And out third down.
Incomplete.
He'll air it out on third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. First and 10, Darnold. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds, I think a yard or two short of the 20 here. Nickel look by the Chargers here, third down.
Brings up third and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Herbert on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not like the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, Herbert trying again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. The drive will start with a run by Charbonnet. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 9 at the 23-yard
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
It's a gain of 8.
They're running for it with Charbonnet. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and
All
10
set to
at
go
the
now from the
35-yard
35.
line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Chargers are going to opt for a 50B 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Darnold now to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 now from the 46. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So they sent it to a 2nd set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Tuipulotu in for the tackle. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on Indianapolis. And it's Joe Burrow getting this one to T. Higgins. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Houston Texans. And it's David Montgomery. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get him. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Eagles. And it's Jalen Hurts. The throw, the catch, and a 39-yard touchdown pass. The Eagles get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
It's caught. Garner. And out of a small gain up to about the 32. Stopped by Deion Henley.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Deion Henley on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
To throw. Here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Hits him on the in route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. That one gains 7. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A run now with Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Seahawks 46-yard line.
Play action now for Herbert. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
17 yards. First down, Chargers.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked out along that 18-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down. They send the tight end in motion left. They'll toss it to Hampton. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Dicker connects there. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7. Second and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3. At the 30.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. Third down coming up.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the well again. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Another carry for him. By a man, he's in the clear. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Charbonnet now up the middle. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
At the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Darnold. Complete over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing here, Darnold. It's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So now here's third and 5. Here's Darnold. He brings it in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down? That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. All right, and in in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. And send their tight end right. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. To the air on 3rd and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. The pistol snap, Darnold. Dump off to his fullback. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 from the 32. Motioning one of the tight ends. On the counter, it's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Herbert now, blitz coming. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And this one does not go far. 3rd down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there.
3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Johnson on the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks offense running out now. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. misses another incompletion.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Hampton to open the drive. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
He was taken to
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field.
At their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10, Darnold. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
25 yards on the play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he stopped right as he reaches the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
No one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Out of the end zone.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
He's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver.
Well, we knew this was coming. All touchdowns are reviewed, especially late in a close game like this. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
17. Chargers 6.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Looking from the gun to start. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Without sets, this is 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's
Herbert. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Trying with Hampton. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Herbert now. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Herbert on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Putting the tight end in motion. It's Herbert once more. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. This fine Schoonmaker complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He finds Johnston. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a 1st. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Chargers at a 2-score deficit. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Chargers 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This taken from the 12. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off, and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. Finds his man over the middle. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
That's another Seahawks first down.
The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. We'll draw it up for him. After one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory.